A very fresh good morning, my dear students. My name is Khushbu and I welcome you back on my channel. I hope you have studied properly and also you are working on your vocabulary as we have discussed in our earlier video. So, what we have done yesterday? Phrasal verbs, remember? So, let's recall phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs are basically made up of two words. So, phrasal verb is main verb plus adverb. Phrasal verb, main verb plus preposition is also a phrasal verb, and main verb plus adverb plus preposition is also a phrasal verb. As we have already discussed that phrasal verb has a totally different meaning than that of main verb. Now let's see some of the examples of the phrasal verbs which are already given in your book. Penhan was asked to fish out the stars from the pool. Here fish out means to take or pull something out of water, a bag or a pocket. Means you have to take out something out of a water or from a bag or from a pocket. So here fish is a main verb and out is an adverb. You can also note it down in your books for the further reference. Next, Tanin began to throw out bucketfuls of water. So here throw out means to get rid of something. So in throw out, throw is a main verb and out is an adverb. As you already know that out is an adverb. Next example, it's not possible to carry on like this. Here carry on means continue an activity or task, means to do that activity or that task. So here carry is a main verb and on is a preposition. See, there is one exercise in your book. Take out your pencil and eraser. Let's complete the exercise together. Question is, now fill in each blank with the appropriate phrasal verb. Suppose we don't know the meaning of the phrasal verb. But here you can see we are having two options in every question. So we will think which option will go with the sentence. Just see, it will automatically strike in your mind. So let's start with first question. Stop complaining and dash your work. So here options are get on with or get over. Let's choose get on with. Here get on with means to continue. So note it down. Get on with. It means we should not complain for our work and we should continue the work. Second one is we are going to have to dash our trip to China until September. Options are put up or put off. Remember the video we have done yesterday, the examples. First example was put off. So what does put off means? Yes, postpone. So if we will see with this sentence, put off will go with the sentence. So here we are going to have to put off our trip to China until September. Means we are delaying it to the September. Next, I dash Amir today at the supermarket. It was great to see him. Ran out of or ran into? So ran out of means to go somewhere out and ran into means to meet. So it was great to see him. He was happy to see him. So definitely he went to meet him na. So here it will come ran into. I ran into Amir today at the supermarket. It was great to see him. Number 4. The police would not dash to the kidnapper's demand. So here options are give up or given. So would not means maybe police is not agreeing or accepting the kidnapper's demand na? So it means give in. Given means to accept or to agree. So police would not agree to the kidnapper's demand. I thought I would dash for a cup of coffee. Is that okay? Options are drop off or drop in. So suppose if some guest came to your home and that person is going and you generally say that please stay for a while, and if that person will say okay, I will stay or I will not go or I will stop for a cup of coffee. So means that person wants to drink a cup of coffee. So here it means drop off, means I will drop off my idea of going for the cup of a coffee, means that person will stay till the cup of coffee. Next, have you ever dashed such an unusual piece of art? Options are come forward or come across. So come forward and come across. So by the option only or by the sentence only we can understand it means come across. Note it down. Come across, as it means to observe or to see. Like it was an unusual piece of art, means it is something that is very rare. So these kinds of things we generally observe or see very carefully. It's important to dash on time. Show up or show off. So suppose if I have given you some work, like you got your work for the notebook checking, like you have to send your notebooks on time for the checking. Okay, so you have to show up your notebooks to me on time, or you have to show up your work to me on time, right? So it will come here, show up, as it means to bring into notice. Next, dash up your feet when walking. You don't want to trip. Sometimes in school, if you have observed, it happen like you move in the corridors or in the classroom and there is a lot of noise from your feet, and the teachers used to say lift up your feet when walking. Remember? So it means you have to walk by lifting up your feet, otherwise you don't want to trip. Don't want to trip means you don't want to fall. So it will come lift up. The tree was dashed by the wind. Blown up or blown over. Like by the sentence only we can understand that here blown up will come in the blank, as blown up here this phrasal verb means to move very fast. Like during storm you have seen that the leaves on the trees move very fast. The tree was blown up by the wind. I just can't seem to dash this book. Options are get off or get into. So here obviously means I can't seem, means you are finding some difficulties in finishing the book. So get off. Here it means to finish. Like sometimes if you are reading any storybook and you don't find the storybook interesting, you are unable to finish the book quickly and you say I just can't seem to get off this book. Thank you for watching the video. Like the video, subscribe the channel Don't forget to mention your name, class and section in comment box. Have a nice day.